Hello. Hey guys, welcome to HunterBBQ live stream. Today we have this wait a minute, It's the enemy. So we have enemy coming in. So yeah, fantastic. Welcome to HunterBBQ Livestream. Today we have a HXK versus B plus this XYT plus those TD in this city. Basically my new home, I mean this new alliance that allowed me to join is the one that we fought about a year, yeah, more than a year, something like that. But in the end they forgive me, and because everybody know is just for the game. However, they allow me to join. I'm very appreciated, and I really want to make something happen for them. That's why I try my best to do what I do in XYT. I give them advice, whether they take it or not. I will just continue to do what I do best all the time. Hopefully, I can help them to build up more and more, because I feel they are suffer for more than 1 year, because we fought about 1 year from server 2 started until now. I mean, from the start we might not be the enemy. I mean, after like a few months later, when all the level 3 unlocked and everybody just scream there is not enough city, then slowly XYT conquer everything. But XYT also merged a lot of alliance, but in the end I'm the only one that kicked out by XYT, so I'm also one of the loser now. That's why I also joined the whatever alliance that allowed me to join. I mean, HXK is the only resistant alliance in this server 2. That's why I'm very glad that they really let me help now and let me join. And you can see those they really try to sneak in here and there, but you know, we are really prepare everything that we can, definitely, because we are the one to set up this, what you call that, CC here. Of course we are prepared to kill any enemy try to come close to us. Definitely we can kill anyone try to jump without B2B things, because killing kill one base is very hard, but have a lot of more coming to help is even harder. Hopefully they success kill 1 or 2 base and make them feel happy, but no, that is not possible. If they really did it, that means that is our problem that can't protect our teammate within this one village gap. I mean, so yeah, some of us use bomber. That's why you can see bomber is really useful sometimes, because our troop is just a little bit too far away. But this child, I think he quite great, but I mean he doesn't know that he jumped through one of our trap earlier that I didn't really capture in the video. But I don't think that is very important, because no one want to show the enemy what is trap, what is not trap. So the enemy will try to avoid jumping into the trap, but definitely he already broken his leg that jump into my, I mean, I'm not sure did I say my trap or our trap, because I try to suggest it and the alliance spied it and they really make that trap, and someone jump to the trap directly and 2 guys jump to that trap and they broken their leg. Now they try to jump even more. Basically they are very funny, because they can't do anything at all. Basically this side you can see is having a lot of space, but because of these small things, so you can't deploy a base here. But I just still think somehow it's possible to set up a base here. But anyway, it's not very important, because if anyone jump in, that is our problem to protect this what they call that, CC constructions that need about 57 minutes. If any enemy jump in, they successfully make a stop, or even we prepare so well and we still can't build the CC. 100% blame on us, nothing blame to the enemy side. But hopefully enemy be more, what they call that, more active, and try to do more things instead of I'm not sure what I should say about it. But since they know this is the weak point, so I suggest they will attack this point again. And this guy is quite a strong one. You can see 65 million. My base definitely is very weak and very what do you call that? No HP at all. But no, they want to kill me. They can try. I mean, even though I have 2 troops inside the base, everyone know how I should defend my base. Definitely, I wouldn't worry at all. So they can try to attack my base. I don't worry, unless they will like jump 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe, then directly siege my base. But you can see I have my teammate. Of course, sometimes we have to count on our teammate as well. But I also a little bit too worried. So let's get back my troops. And this side, you can see some of our comrades, they also try to protect our friends because they know their base can't set up anyway. Their troop is there to protect everyone, and even the group is there to make sure anyone come, they will kill them instantly. But of course, I try to look at this map. I mean, the CC, you still need to take about like 50 minutes over to complete it. That's why, I mean, whoever try to opposite us, they still have a lot of time to consider what's the best plan come to stop us and try to stop it, whatever they do. I really did what do you call that, early live stream or videos that about 1 versus 10. It's quite fun because I just try to check out my base from the morning or nighttime. I don't really remember. Then somebody just see I try to build a CC from 1 man. I really always laugh so hard because 1 man never ever can build a CC, and that's how they jump in about 10%. I mean, they were willing to waste about 10 airlift just to chase 1 man base that unable to build a CC. And then they also try to kill me, but instead they feed me a lot of their reserve and their troops die. But in the end, they did kill me, and they thought that is a very huge achievement. But for me, I didn't lose a lot. If you can check my battle reports, this one basically just now because you can see the time. I mean, we are the defense side. I don't mind sacrifice more as long as I can protect my team. But from the earlier one, I kill a lot of the enemy. I die less because I play defensive. You can see 800 over. I just die about less than. I mean, it's like 1 to 10. It's like 1 to 2 to 3 or something like that. This one definitely not good trade. Die a little bit more. And you can see I trade about 200 over, didn't die anything. Then this one I kill about 1000 something. I die 500 over because the game lagging. I can't airlift enough time, but I think that's still okay because you can look at the bottoms. I kill 1005, and then I kill about 300 over. I did die some, but I kill 700 more, and then yeah, basically more or less is something like that. And here I kill another 700, another 600. So this one is not count because it's very far time. I mean, in the trade, they send 10 base come to me, use about 10 airlift, then they feed me about almost like 7,000 reserve, something like that. And just to kill 1 base that can't build a CC. I mean, what kind of achievement they try to achieve, because they can just send 1 base there and sit there all the time. Then because I'm only 1 base there, if I move my base, the CC will be missing. I mean, will be stopped and disappear, and I have to clear that base instead of they try to clear me, because I'm the one trying to build the CC. Like now we are the one to build the CC. We should clear whoever try to stop us. But I mean, they just get the concept wrong. They think that I built the CC, they have to clear me, so I can't build the CC. But they definitely get the idea wrong. I mean, I'm the one supposed to clear them instead of they clear me. But anyway, I enjoy the fun. Maybe they also enjoy the fun to take some training lesson with me, see how I can 1 versus 10. in the end somehow take down about 3 bases when they try to like 1 versus 3 and 1 versus 5 that time. When the things go up to 1 versus 8, it's a little bit too hard for me, because when I try to move one side, the other 3 to 4 side, they try to attack me, and then all kind of bomber also try to aim my artilleries that can move far away. You can see teamwork is one of the best thing. They just hang their truck here, but they contribute their full troops just to make sure. Yeah, so the army should be this side just to make sure they cover the area correctly, and then the other army should be cover the other side here, because most of our strong players on the middle side. But one of the problem, because I wear one village usually can put up to 20 to 30 base, but this village is put about 16 base. It's a little bit too less, but no one care about that, because after the CC setup, then we are good to go to burn whatever or let the enemy burn us whatever. But CC is very important. CC can be stand there forever as long you have your active alliance. Then your CC can be there forever. No one can burn them down, because CC is one of the things that's super hard to burn down as long you have a active active alliance. And I mean, I don't mind to show whatever the enemy side they try to react now or what, because this is a live stream. I don't mind disclose whatever to the enemy side, but my teammate might blame me to disclose too much, this and that. But for me, I always prepare, even though we have spy or not, I don't worry, because my strategy is always count spy included as well. That means whether you have spy or not, I still know what to do and how to react. That's why I don't really care if anyone blame why you do live stream instead of you do a videos and you release later on, because live stream is more attractive more than those videos, because video I already know the history, but live stream I do not know what will be happen on the next second, next minute. Like I say, I'm so confident, but next minute I die, then everyone can laugh on me. That is one of the great things that I will say I like to do live stream instead of do video more often, because when we war, everything is live, everything is real, instead of I try to make up a videos and say how great I am, how good I am. When all kind of mistake, I try to avoid all those things to include in the videos. But in live stream, I can't choose, because live stream is whether you try to live or you try to turn it off. That's why I don't mind anyone see what kind of mistake I have, what kind of pro skill that I have, because I just want to be real. Everything try to be real. I'm not trying to make up a video and say how good I am, and just try to share those tips and tricks when I being success. I also try to share whatever is real, like even though I die so ugly, I play so mystically, I play so very badly, whatever, I still like to show it on live stream. That's why I can't say that I choose what to be upload and choose what not to be upload. That's the point I try to say. And this few days is really going crazy, because I got sick, and I think everyone heard about my sound is a little bit different, and I still try to recover. I take a lot of medicine, and those medicine also make me dizzy, whatever, I don't know. Sometimes I sleep 20 hours a day, still can't recover enough, and wake up and sleep until I no longer know what I'm doing at all. But anytime I can get up and have some of my consciousness about whatever I can think about or plan, I just try to share it to the group that I trust, even though I do not know what group should I trust, since I got kicked out from the most trusted management that I have. And I really do not know what trust is trust, because whoever play this game, they should know trust. This word is no longer strength to anyone because everyone will start to being a friend. At some point they will say, hey man, trust me, this and that. Hey, I'm the most trusted guy. Hey, trust me. Just give me this, that. I can be trusted. We can take this deal. I can be trusted. From the start, a year, how many people just say this particular word to me, and then in the end, no one ever keep their promise. I can't say I'm the very perfect guy, but in server 2, I'm the only one keep my promise from the start until end. I did kill a lot of our allies, but every single of them is break all of their most trusted promise before I try to do whatever, because everyone try to betray after their betrayed actions already show in the world, and that is confirmed they did that. Then only I react because everyone know, like now I got kicked out from XYT, so it's 100% confirmed I'm not the only one can control the whole XYT to do certain things. But some of the decisions is by the council. The whole management agree to take one or two of the actions, and we go and take out those whoever try to use XYT name in server 2 or whatever server or whatever alliance. Mostly they will just say they are XYT allies or sub allies, and then they try to take city without even fight any random whatever peoples. When we find out, and we just ask them, whoever admit, no one admit those things, and we go and clear them out just to make sure that no one misuse XYT name. I'm very often and I was restricted to this kind of rules. No one use XYT name unless they are really official XYT allies, and that's why I always ask who is the official XYT allies name, and I always post their name on those whatever videos I have, whatever description I have, and even though in our allies alliance mail whatever, and I just always say whoever not in the mail, not in the name of official allies name, they are not allies, because I already hate anyone try to use XYT name to get their own benefit. But now I'm no longer XYT, so I don't really care whatever. I just try my best to help whatever. This HXK is my new home now, even though they are not very strong. But one thing can be confirmed. You can check alliance. Currently General R is our leaders of this alliance, and I do not need to promote anyone else. I just only promote this tree god, because based on his power, no one ever can copy him or even try to copycat his name or his icon, because no one can copy this power in the game unless you can be the second tree god. And tree god, he is in the same alliance with me. So this enough to tell everyone what's the situation. When I'm in XYT, we know the whole group of XYT is in XYT, but now I'm in HXK and everyone is in HXK. So I do not need to say more than what I need to say about why I got kicked out by whatever XYT or not. That is a really old story, even though it's just like 1 week or not. Defend me. Okay, maybe need, maybe not, but I'm super good in defense. If everyone try to ask me, I might not be good in offense, but defense definitely I'm best of it. Unless they try to jump like 10 people and just aim my base, but definitely I will still kill them. Definitely we need more time, because about 40 more minutes, and yeah, it's still 40 more minutes. The enemy can jump in anytime between about maybe 15 minutes or 10 minutes. They still have enough time to siege down 1 or 2 base. But that will be very interesting to see how strong the enemy will go all in to stop this CC. But I think they can't really success easily. But maybe they can, maybe they can't. I mean, can or can't, they still very, fun to watch how the enemy react. Also very strange feeling is about before I was XYT, so I plan how to invent those strategy to attack or defense, or how to break through whatever that I need. Now let's see how good those XYT learn all kind of strategy from my previous experience, and let me look at how they lead XYT in the future. Also very interests me, the real XYT founder is here, and the one that claimed that he is the XYT leader, so he is leading XYT. Let's see how much he have and how much XYT can do. I mean, with or without BBQ, I don't know how much difference with or without BBQ. I mean, one man can't change a lot, But if anyone in real war game or strategy game, at some point they should really know one man can't do a lot, but one man maybe can change the whole world around. Because hero is also by one man, whether you trust it or not. I mean, well, we will find it out by time. I mean, anyone can be like, say, they can be the R5 or XYT, like, you got the lottery or you win the jackpot or whatever, being the leader. I mean, that is not any surprise thing. I mean, in real world, we know that being a real leadership is about how strong your strategy and how strong management skill you have, and how you manage the wordings and management things, and So of course everyone can be the leader in the game, but if he not the one that fought all the ways from the start until the end, I do not know how much skill he have. And I already said many times, the new leader, all kind of skill he's learned from me, even how to fight, whatever. So I will just see how many skill he learned and how many things he learned, and he can be used in real war against the real inventor. I mean, the BBQ skill. Let's say this is the first test that XYT or whatever alliance tried against this particular CC to be built. Let's see what they can do to stop it. I mean, this is not very hard to stop, I would say. And you can see I'm not really doing anything extra to make sure this is unbreakable. That's why it's not very hard to break it down. But if this small kind of task, XYT or whatever, so-called the top one alliance, can't even make it stop, then they should really try to change the title. Just say that they're top one alliance based on power, not strategy. That might be more correct, because I mean, their advisor is no longer in XYT. Maybe they should try to find a new one. But everyone can say they're very strong, very what do you call that? Their idea is always very good. But a lot of things that I share with XYT, I help them build it up. I make a lot of ideas. I do not know how to say this right, but most of the time, no one really care until I say some of the idea. They say, all right, let's do it. Then no one really care who's the idea, who make the idea first. But I just say I help without take all kind of credit. I don't mind doesn't have credit, because I already have enough credit in XYT from the start until end. So I mean, from a few months, even like a long time ago, I always try to give credit to everyone else instead of try to say the credit is mine. Like the first Moscow until the second Moscow, I never ever say I'm the one to lead everyone to win. Instead, I always try to say everyone else lead the victories. That's why, because I already know my credit is very high enough and my reputation is very good enough, so I do not need to push anymore, and I do not need to say everything is done by whatever. So I always try to push everyone else's reputation up until they forgot who is who, and they they have their wing now. They try to fly away, so they even kick me down from the tree. I mean, that's fine, I would say, because I mean, it's choice. Everyone have their own choice. They choose whether the to the left or to the right. I don't scream. That's why I don't blame anyone. I just move on. And now HXK, they allow me to join, so I try to contribute whatever I can. Even though it's not useful, whatever, or even though they do not want to use it or what, I don't care. As long as I see there is an improvement, I mean, as long as I can see there is something that I can provide, I will just always try to do my best, just to make sure I did my best. Whether you want to take that idea or take that whatever advice or not, if not up to me anymore, but I just continue to give my advice. I give my plans, because all those things for me is like, it's free. I don't charge anything. Even I make a lot of video for everyone else, I never ask them for money, because I just here to help everyone. I make all those tips and tricks to help everyone to improve their game, whether they are enemy or whether they are from others server. I don't really care, as long I know someone else out there watch the video, they learn 1 or 2 things, I'm very happy with it. So I do not mind whether the enemy being strong or like XYT learn a lot of things from me that they never say thank you. I don't really care, as long I try my best to contribute, then I really did my best. So one day I don't play this game, at least 1 or 2 guys might still remember the name of BBQ. I'm very grateful that I say I did 1 or 2 good things for this community of this game. But I mean, of course, I did kill a lot of allies in this server too, because if anyone you play this game, there's no way you can avoid to attack anyone else, because there's always competitive events that you have to attack someone. And if you want to conquer a city, you have to wipe up everyone else to capture that city. I mean, what's so different that someone blame you kill their allies, or you can blame them like they kill your allies? I mean, it's no difference. Just maybe I have a little bit more extra knowledge how to kill others. Might not mean I'm the bad guy. I just try to outplay the game on earlier versions, and now the versions getting to 3.0 up to 4.0 soon. Everyone try to adapt what is going to change within this game. I also try to adapt, and I'll always try to update whatever I can. And because of these few days, I got very sick, and also a lot of story in this in this server too. That's why I really need a lot of rest, and I try not to involve whatever things, because everyone demand this, everyone demand that, and a lot of people just demand me to say apology this, apologies that, whatever. But when I still in XYT, I did kill a lot of allies. I did have a lot of enemy. But each time I ask them to join XYT, I never ever demand them to do whatever. And I never demand them to say a sorry word. I say, if anyone want to join XYT, you are free to join. If you do not want to join XYT, no one force you. If you join XYT, after 2 days you do not like, you can just leave. No one ever blame you. I never demand them to even say apology, because I know this is a game. I mean, they just joined a different alliance from earlier. I just joined a different alliance differently from early level 1s. That's why we are from level 1 until level 2 city, and from up to level 3 city, then start to have a big war. I mean, I get it, so I don't blame anyone. That's why I don't block anyone try to join XYT, and I don't block anyone try to leave XYT. But I never ever demand anyone try to say sorry so they can join XYT. That is not what I try to do. I mean, a lot of people demand BBQ try to do this kind of thing. I don't blame them as well, because I mean, you know, everything XYT did, they always blame on BBQ, and I already complained this kind of problem to the XYT management a lot of time, and every single time they just say the XYT management, they will try to jump out and help me to defend 1 or 2, but in the end, you know, they just kick me out. That is what they try to do. So I get it, no worry, because everything bad is BBQ, but everything good is not BBQ. So no one ever remember what good did BBQ bring to the server 2. So hopefully this time I join this HXK, I can try to show everybody one more time how I can make one alliance to become strong again, even though this alliance now is very small, also very limited resources and very limited members, because XYT and whatever alliance that join X family is having 95% or maybe 98% of this server 2. But we will see in the future if XYT still can having that kind of coverage or not, because they do not have BBQ. I do not know they understand what they're going to lose or not, but you know, I try my best to do what I best. Then in the future we might see HXK name more often, because I always try to do videos and try to share whatever. Live stream, of course, I like to do, but mostly not many people like to watch live stream, because live stream usually too long. I try to do live stream and those highlight video, but I just can't find more time to do both thing or everything now, because I really sick. But you know, support is what I have to do, because this new home let me join. I can't say I'm sick and I just find some excuse and not to help anymore. But you know, so I try to jump, even though my base is a little bit low or whatever, and whatever I tired or not, I still be here. And also announce that I joined the new home, so everyone know this is very serious. I'm not joking about it. I joined HXK and I already put the word on the word chat or whatever post on my YouTube channel or whatever video that I have. I already said many times I will never ever join back XYT. Even they try to ask me going back, or whoever try to ask me going back, I will never ever go back XYT. That's the things. Even though there's no more alliance to let me join, I will just be a farmer, no worry about me. And I just say one more time, I will never ever join back XYT. So I will say good luck to XYT again. Since they are top 1 now, they are so good, there are so many benefits. Hopefully they will not run down and not going to have anything crash, because that's still what my creation, I would say, from level 1 city, you know, win 2 times Moscow, and then like conquer 98% of this server 2 until everyone playing this game know XYT. But you know, in the end, XYT is not the one that I can stay in, but never mind. So I will just play as a normal guy now. I just try to give my whatever advice like I always do. I'm not sure how good or how effective that my advice can be at some point, but I mean, time will tell, because from the start I try to form XYT. There is like, you know, thousands alliance say they are the top 1. They do not know what is XYT. I really tell them a lot of time, XYT will be the top 1. No one ever trusts me. No one ever thinks I can make it possible. And a lot of people just fight XYT all the time, you know. So until time will tell. Then I say that many times. In the end, XYT is the top one in the game, and everyone start to believe that. So I have to do the same journey again. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I'm really not sure what I should really do it, because killing your own creation of your baby XYT is a little bit heartbroken. But if the XYT is no longer the one that is my baby, then I'm so sorry, because sometimes we have to give and take. So someone take, they never give. So that is what the result will coming out. I just do what I have to do based on the game asked me to do. Is try to lead whatever alliance that I have to being the top alliance. Maybe not top 1, but maybe like top 2 or top 3. But in the end, I still want to be top 1, because that is always my goal, to make whatever alliance that I have to being a top 1. Of course, not only in this in the same server, but of course in the whole game. That's why I always promote XYT is the top 1 alliance in the whole game, instead of I say they are the top 1 in this server too. Everyone know that I always promote XYT is the top 1 in the whole game, and no one really believe it until everyone see how XYT can conquer everything, and then just make sure we can wipe everything on server. Then everyone start to being very serious. But after a few days ago, very heartbroken story, I got kicked out. So the new journey will start with this HXK. Now I really want to wait for this enemy come to do whatever they have to do, because 25 minutes, then this CC is landed, then we can start to push whatever we should push. Yeah, that's the problem that we have. But let's see what should we go for it. Okay. So this one open on 90 hour. Definitely not sure we have enough time to build from this side to this side. I think definitely very hard because enemy will keep blocking you. But the problem is this one is super near the airport. About 2 hours. I think definitely we can put it a try to capture the airport. So all we have to do, but this CC is a huge problem. We have to move around. So we should take this one, this, then we can take the airport. Alright. One more here. It's super far, because like 2 village. Now we have to go like many village to there. Yeah, here have one more CC, so definitely very hard to do that. The war is something like that. When everybody see the weak side and the strong side, they usually join the strong side. And I lead XYT most of the time. I already know this is the natural things. That's why I always try my best to build XYT being a top one, but mostly also train them to be a fighter. But just let's not talk about XYT anymore. Let's talk about HXK. So now HXK, we have all those very key members from XYT coming in to HXK. Give us enough time, we might make a new name of HXK, and then the whole Warpath game will start to know HXK instead of any other alliance name. Hopefully the next Moscow War will be more interesting, because last time HXK did fight Sir One Wolf, and HXK command is that Wolf is super organized, super strong. I never fight them before. I really hope to meet them. I'm not sure whether being friendly or no friendly match or not, whatever. But it's really glad to have all those strong one to match up with you. So we should enjoy the war game. And I'm very sorry about this graphic, because you can see I set my graphics on low and frame rate on low as well, but I try to turn it on the power, so everyone still can see the power instead of whatever graphic, because I think the graphic is not super important, because the game currently is very lagging. Maybe until the game is not super lagging that time, like 4.0, once the developer fixed the lagging, then I will try to make it a high graphic again. But now just too lagging, I just try to low whatever I can low. I still want to show the power, so that everyone still know what is really happening, like being like shoot any things that we do not understand how strong the enemy is, or how strong my ally is, whatever that we have or not. So I think the enemy will jump in around another 5 minutes. If they doesn't want to jump any 5 minutes later, then they just do not have the opportunity to come in anymore. Yeah, that's the case. Then we will have our CC stand out and the party will start. I hopefully the live stream do not stay too long, because I really need some rest after medicines, and I really need to sleep, even though I really want to do something, because I just stack up a lot of videos that I didn't do from the previous week or previous 2 weeks or whatever. I really so far behind of my schedule that I should have whatever I plan to put up, like all those event things I really want to show, but you can see the events already gone. Then I still doesn't have the time to do it. I'm very sorry and very apologies for whatever that delays, and thanks for every others content creator in Warpath. They really pick it up and they really do all those videos. So I'm very glad that we have a big families of YouTubers and big family of content creator. Everyone try to pick up all those any possibility that's try to show the community, so all the community and all the players won't get outdated, because everyone else video is very good as well. So I'm not the only one that give good videos, but everyone whoever create for Warpath, they also give very good videos and very good informations. So I'm very happy that when one or two of us can do the video in time, everyone else pick it up and do the videos and continue, so doesn't make the video stop. And so there's more and more Warpath video we can watch on it and try to upgrade our own self. So now there is a airlift sound. Let's see, where is it? Jump into can't see anywhere. So I don't think that is enemy, because it's a white color, usually it's enemy, blue color is our own guy. If green color is allies, so definitely nothing yet. So I was just very disappointed that XYT can't even stop this CC, but there is still 80 minutes go. I mean, they might try to move anytime now or later. Since someone just tried to guide my base, so let me move my troops outside somewhere else. So that we can protect somewhere else. But also not super far from my base. So yeah, that's the things. Since I have time, so let's look at some of the comments. Sniper 1, I'm very sorry that I can't translate your message now, so I have to ignore for now. Very sorry. And Chongpo, thanks very much for subscribe and welcome to BBQ parties. And this alliance strong enough for go. I mean, any alliance they stand a chance to go in Moscow. As long you play correctly, you still have a chance to win Moscow. I mean, you might not win 100%, but you know, if you know how to work it out, maybe you can win 30% or 25%. I mean, 20% is still something, instead of you go in and get 0 from Moscow. So it's look at how you or your management or your allies think about stand a chance to win Moscow. I mean, sometimes you can think about winning 5% or 10% of Moscow is still, that is your goal, then of course you can go with it. But sometimes you go with 50%, sometimes you go with 100%, so it's very depends what your allies need and what your allies try to do with it. So finally we have some funny guy try to jump in. I mean, this guy is super funny, I would say. So let's try to kill it. So he tried to challenge me. Yep. So let's challenge him. No. But where he want to go? Okay. So maybe he tried to do a distraction. So this guy jump here, so everyone go there, then someone try to jump somewhere else. I mean, this is distractions, misdirection, try to ask everyone go to the same places, then they try to jump somewhere else. But that guy just died too quickly, unable to make that possible, and we back to our position super quick. John Wick a little bit too overreact. He have all of his troops go up from his base. Finally, if someone sees his base, I think about 20 seconds his base will go down. That's why I have two whatever in my base. Of course, also try to protect my teammate, and of course my troops not going to go too far away. And can see the time is closing up, and we only got 16 space here. It's very less of us. 40 minutes, about 50 minutes. I don't think whatever they can do. Okay. So let's read another next comment. The best warrior in Warpath. Yeah, I'm not sure who you're talking about. But anyway, thanks. Anyone else is not using English, I'm very sorry, I can't translate now, because usually I will just open the translator, translate all of your message so I can get back to you, but today I can't. Very sorry for that. Sorry for that. So very sorry for that. So currently no any big actions, but I just think when the time go down to like 10 minutes, then like 2 to 3 will be jumped in by the enemy. If not, then we will have our CC set up. Then we will start to burn whatever we have to burn. Let's say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I do not know how. Usually if we burn all kind of thing is considered good, but if we only burn one village, that means we still block other places that enemy can't live. I think that is quite a good choice. I mean, let's just burn this one, then we build this one, so enemy have to join those no man alliance, and then if they unable to join, so they are unable to jump in. I mean, that is quite good. Instead of we open this one and this one, then no enemy can surround us or whatever. Should I tell my team now so they do not make the mistake like that? Okay, so give me a little bit more time so I can tell them just burn one village instead of burn whatever. Okay, so we are back to the game. In which city is war? You can see the city. Just like have a look. Okay, press wrongly. So, yeah, this is the city that we have our war. Okay, I think this view is very good because I can see more things. But one of the things that is not good with this view is unable to see if there is enemy jump in or not, because I can see all those troops now finally showed it up. We need to see if any enemy troops show up or not. Otherwise, they stick in and I still look at those view, looks like no inventor. Then being a mistake. That is not what I try to do. That's why I should always view correctly. Oh. So I really hope XYT try to kill this CC. That's how I can get my sleep for 6 to 8 hours until the next attempt. But I don't think XYT they can do it this time, or I say the enemy can't do it this time. That's why I have to continue the live stream like another 3 hours maybe, because we can start to start the party, burn whatever down, and whatever try to jump in, whoever try to jump in, then we try to fight whatever, and the war just started. But I mean, this is the first time that HXK successfully built their CC outside of those city, I would say. So can I just make a message and try to tell them on durations? So just give me a little bit more time to try to read some of the comments and see what they try to say. Okay, I think a lot of people try to argue with this chat. I mean, until this day, they still playing those keyboard warrior game instead of play the war game. Okay, so back game. Basically just username. I mean BBQ or Hunter BBQ is just a username. I mean I use this name from any of my game. So if you see any other game that have this username, might be me, because usually no one really use this name. But I'm not sure I'm not very sure from now on, because this name somehow got a lot of copycats. I mean, a lot of people just tell me, you know, every other server also have BBQ, every other server also have Hunter, and everyone just say they are XYT, they are BBQ, they are Hunter BBQ, whatever. So from previously, I play a lot of game. I use this name. No one ever remember this name unless they are my friends. Of course, they know who am I. But now, because of this game Warpath, a lot of people try to use this name and say they are the Hunter BBQ. Basically, BBQ is no any meaning. It's just you know, I try to call myself Hunter because I like this name, and everyone just call me Hunter. But a lot of game, I mean username, always you can't what do you call that? I mean Hunter is always being not available. But if you just put Hunter BBQ, any kind of game, usually no anyone will use this name. That's why it's very easy to register this name to be a nickname of my gameplay. That's why I all the time use this name and make it very easy. And you can see this CC will be done within another 3 minutes. So a little bit too disappointed about those so-called top 1 alliance have nothing to do and can't stop this CC. If they say we steal it or we stick in to build, then might be possible. I mean, I'm doing a live stream telling the whole world, and this CC stand here more than 1 hour, and then they even have some of the enemy jump in. Definitely they inform all of the other guy, but in the end no one stop it. So I don't see how strong they so-called they are XYT, because before enemy, I mean, I'm so sorry to say, as before HXK, they can't even set up any CC whatsoever reason, whatsoever city. They also can't set up CC because the XYT group, I mean the X family, is always there to stop them. But I mean, this is the first time they finally set up a CC outside of their own city. So the new chapter going to be start from day on, and let's see what we have today after this CC done, and whatever we burn, whatever we fight now or later will be very interesting. I mean, they can still jump in now, like 1 minute. That is good, but they jump in now. They have to siege down one base within 1 minute. I don't think that is possible. Even though they have jumped in 10 people now, also they can't do it because that's just not possible. Anyway, I just want to say one message to those whatever. They are top 1 being a reason, but they are not top 1 anymore. That is what I try to say. Maybe everyone staying inside this so-called XYT alliance, they still think they are the top 1, because I don't know how to say that word, but the soul of the XYT is not in the XYT. I mean, everyone should understand the alliance is not about the alliance itself, it's not about the alliance name, it's about who is inside those alliance that make that alliance become a strong alliance. That is the key. That's why I don't mind whoever hijack whatever alliance, because as long the key person is with you in whatever alliance you try to join, or you try to transfer, or you try to stay in, that is your home, and that alliance will be something in the future. That's why XYT having hijacked a few times before, I don't really worry about that, because I always believe the true XYT will always be together. I mean, everything takes time, so we'll see from the time. I burned this village a little bit too early. I do not know if my teammate they prepare or not. Hopefully they won't blame me. But I really want to have this one because I want some of the alliance coin. I'm not sure how to say it correctly. Open this field, then everybody move to this side. Then I can move somewhere here. I can try to do B2B or whatever. This is already our territory. Enemy have no longer can airlift somewhere here, and all this area they can't airlift there. Even though they airlift there, it's no point. Unless they try to burn it with those. But I mean, we have all kind of people here, how they can burn it out. So definitely it's no threat. Can just go somewhere here. Then yeah, that's the things. I really want that resources because this within the alliance. And today is Monday. Of course, try to gather some of the resources to gain some of the rewards. But I really know I can't be the top one because we are in the war. So I mean, reward and war, of course, war is more important. I mean, this tag can take away because I'm not in any threat, so it's okay. I'm not in danger. And yeah, that's the things. So let me check the message again just to make sure is there any instructions or not. Try not to do anything alone and let everybody blame me. Right, so back to the game, read some of the comments. Basically I'm almost middle age, so it's not very good to disclose on those public. So we have Air Frost. Okay, Air Frost is nothing very impressed. 130 levels armor, and then 60 levels. That's all, nothing very crazy. So that is what I have. T1 is mega alliance so far, almost all member online 24/7. Sorry, can you tell me T1 is from which server again? Because we have that problem too. I mean, like, so 1, 2, 3, we used to have almost like 80 to 90% of all of our members very active, like 24 hours. I mean, time will tell because game is game. Like, I play Dota about 10, 20 years. Like Counter-Strike, I play that very long time, more than 10 years. But in the end, we will change game because there is all kind of new game like PUBG, like Mobile Legends, like whatever, League of Legends. And like Fortnite, I mean, it's generation problems, so all kind of game will keep on changing. Like World of Warcraft, a lot of people still play that game. I didn't play that World of Warcraft. That is one of the best game in the world, I will say. But I didn't play because I do not like to play those games. You have to continuously to put money in until those mobile game capture this kind of concept, and now we are here to play a free game but continuously buying. Let me show you like this. See my arm deals, how many days I still have. I mean, I can quit the game, but you know, my arm deals still moving on like a year. So that is how I already paid monthly free for this free so-called free game, like a year extra. That's why whether I play it as a farmer or not, my arm deals still there. I still get all kind of free whatever I will get. Yeah, that's the things. So I don't really care about I still being inside. That's all. I just try my best to help the allies that are inside, and of course I need of what do you call that? Whoever believe in the title of BBQ, because I lead them from day one until, you know, whatever day, and many of them join the same alliance that I joined, like Dr. Y. You know, some of the guy, they used to be enemy, they join XYT, now they join back whatever. That like the tree god, very easy to, you know, get the trademark, because tree god is always you know, I don't want to say too much, but you know, a lot of people name in server 2 is very familiar because this is what we have in server 2. But I just want to point out the most highest and most trusted player in server 2 is more easier to understand the, you know, the soul of the whatever top 1 alliance. And I really hate to say that name again, so hopefully I can just say they are enemy, whatever, enemy and enemy, so I don't need to say their name anymore. Yeah, so that is what I'm going to do. So maybe I can just say they are X. So yeah, I do not know how to say, so I need more time to, you know, settle down, because I just recently joined this new home, HXK, and I not really get any contribution yet. So hopefully I can get anything good to be done as soon as possible, and try to show them some of the good things that I can bring to this alliance. Okay, we have some farmer. Definitely we need some fighter to kill them, but I can't drop my fighter out here, so just wait for it. So after this one drop, I think, you know, those whatever will try to come in, and I mean, they will try to jump in. Yeah, they will try to jump in. Then we might have some action to look into. But now it's just too boring, because, you know, I thought they might even try harder to stop that the CC, but no, they do not like to do that. So it's a little bit disappointing to see the X, I mean the enemy, can't do much. Yeah, that's the thing. So let's put my base somewhere here, but my truck is going back already. I really need to put my base. So let me put my base somewhere here, so I can send out the truck again. But my army is standing there. Hopefully they are not dying to any stupid things. Let's set up something like this. Okay. So my truck have to travel all the time back to the territory and put down the base. Okay, something can collect. Yeah, okay, resources. Hopefully I'm not miss out the third box. Okay, let me read the comment again. Server 14, yeah. I mean, server 14 is still very new for T1. So I think about another 4 months to 6 months, you will start to see all those activity rate going down. That is very, very normal. Yeah, even though you believe it won't, but it will, because we are all those end game players. So I'm not trying to scare everybody, but I just try to be honest and try to give you analysis data. I think Dr. Lee, he tried to give me this spot. I will say thank you, because I need to send out resources truck. Just resources truck. Yep. Then that's fine. I mean, we are few people try to share one spot, so hopefully everyone get what they get. Of course, I'm not trying to occupy this space, because as long my truck is out, I'm supposed to be okay, and my army is somewhere bottom side. Try to guide. Yeah, as long there's no bomber, still fine. This, I mean, few funny guys try to think, that light tank can change the whole world. Definitely light tank can do a lot of damage, but no, one light tank can't kill the whole army groups. That's the fact. I mean, he can play something, but definitely not effective at all. So let's read about comments again. Now T1 is mega. Yeah, okay, that one I read again already. Fresh server, but no, okay. The server is a year old, nearly. I mean, server 2 is the one that about 1 year, and then server 3, 4 maybe. Then other server is not near to 1 year. Still, they still about maybe 8 months, 10 months. Yeah, something like that. I'm not really sure about server 12. Because I mean, I all the time try to remember everything, but I'm a little bit dizzy with my brain because I'm sick. I can't remember a lot of things. Sometimes even I do not know what I try to say. That's why you have to forgive me. I can't remember everything. When I get back, feel well that time, and I will start to make apologies for whatever mistake I said, incorrect informations. That's why I try not to say a lot at this moment. Okay. Q1. Do I? Is there any group I can join? No. Alright, so let's make a group. How do I make a group? Alright, now I have a group. All I need is anyone to join me. So I have the group, then I have the buff, then I can start to tank. You can see the icon, they are moving, then the group is not successful yet. If they are being no more like the icon of moving, then your group is successful form. Because you can see you have a countdown. You have to make sure your group is formed, unless otherwise your buff is not activated yet. That is one of the problems. You have to be very careful. Sometimes you thought you have a group, but definitely your group is not formed yet. So I wait for my group to be formed. So someone started, but that is a medium tank. Unfortunately, I already hit whoever start to start that, and then he tried to run away. Like now, that is, not take his own responsibility, not take his responsible at all. That's why I hate those, not responsible teammate. But I mean, yeah, we still take it down as long everyone else do the same thing. But please never ever use medium whatever. Try to do the siege or try to start the siege, because that is not supposed to happen, and that will lead the enemy have only super heavy. I mean, I can use my super heavy to tank, but everyone else, please do not do these kind of stupid things. Drag it over. So definitely using the super heavy is more effective, because only one group of super heavy will die. Everything else not dying. Okay. So this is my super heavy, so I will use my own super heavy again to kill this guy instead of use anyone else super heavy, because this is the last space, so no point to sacrifice anyone else. But before I try to trigger, I need this whole group try to move nearby. So yeah, that's the most important things. Otherwise they are just too far away. So hopefully no one else activate. Okay. General R, he activated. I mean, that still work as long as super heavy. Then everyone else have to react as soon as possible. Try to siege this guy down. About 55.3 million power. And even though he have the very tempting Halloween skin that I don't have, I mean, that's fine. Alright, so I can disband. Can I take this group to do something? I only do those level 9. Yeah, here we have level 9. Let's do level 9. So we still have 10 minutes to go before we can put our base. Just to make sure I can put base. Okay. Look at the comments. Next week we'll join Moscow. Okay. Moscow is getting a little bit interesting to say, because I do not know how they shuffle the the server and how they make it work. But that will be very interesting to see how they try to balance all those Moscow war. But I mean, in the end, everyone still work it out of their so-called groups in the Moscow. Even though everyone say that is unfair, but I mean, this is the war game. I mean, that promet is still one of the war game strategy. So we'll see how it work it out. Okay. Then next one is city. I mean, I already show the city. Otherwise, can look at the top right side. You can already see the city name. You can follow my mouse. You can see the city name is always there. The time, the date, everything is there. So this live. So I'm not trying to say this recorded video. Then I try to play it like live, because the game can't cheat. So the city name, the date, the UTC date, and the time, everything is on the live stream. Everything is on live. Alright, so I have to disband because I very not good using all those army group. The game crash again. I really hate to have the game crash during all those live stream, but it happened more often. I mean, before my live stream doesn't have this kind of problem, but I mean like now, or having this kind of problem very often. Yeah, you also saw that the empty hit and run. I mean, what kind of teammate will do that kind of thing? He really want to make a trap for everyone else. I don't know what to say. Okay, so first thing, when you have a army group, you can do two things. First thing, you can try to kill bunker, so you will have more points. Second thing you can do is try to move the whole army group back to the safe territory, and then you only try to disband them. But you can see some of the teammates, they send those very far coming to help. That is not healthy because you can see the enemy try to kill those whatever try to move. But I can't send my bomber, you can see. Otherwise I will send my bomber to kill this guy. And I do not have any light tank. That's why only can see, I cannot help. Very sorry, buddy. Only got one medium tank. So let's move it back in to our territory, and you can see always I try to press auto attack. So when anything try to move, if I see any of them try to fight, then I know we being ambushed, and I try to react. Otherwise, basically they just move randomly, like every army think their best route is best. Some move here, some move there, whatever. Very messy. I do not know how the system make the same group, but every of them have their own best route that want to move together. Okay, so maybe I have to keep this army group a little bit longer because one guy, this guy, he just sent me the super heavy. His base is moving. If I send it back to him, he will get siege. He will get ambushed by the enemy on the middle route. So that is not good. Try to protect him a little bit more. And we have more and more members try to move to this village. So we're doing the same technique, fill in the village so the enemy can't airlift and whatever. But I think the enemy this time will just airlift to stop, maybe because there is more space for them to come in. Hopefully there's actions instead. I also want to sleep already. So I think this tag is try to ask all of this move to here like 3 minutes. then we try to block it, whatever. But I mean, I don't mind if we are not blocked the whole things, because I really prepare to fight anyone try to jump in. At least I do not have to. Okay, so this guy try to kill this. This one is on the move. I can't control it. You can see, but it's under my responsible because he sent it to me. Can I just kick him? Okay, kick this one. So he start to do something. That's why I say I try to respond, but just a little bit too hard to respond sometimes. I mean, this guy try to be super annoying. I will be very annoying for you in another another 2 minutes. Yeah, I mean, he tried to annoying to my party. I will try to be super annoying to him as well. If he not believe, I will make him believe in 2 minutes, as long my base deploy later on. So let's see who annoy who. Yeah, that is what you call I don't even recognize this name in XYT, but now he is XYT. So okay. Hopefully no one blocked my place that I going to deploy. No one blocked it. So alright, last minute. I do not know that guy is still here or not, but if he's not move, yeah, he's here. He tried to be super annoying again. So at least he hit one, and then that give him back one. I mean, that's still okay. Yeah. Not to worry. So another 15 seconds. Okay. Alright, so finally I can put down my base here. So I'm so sorry I have disbanded. And I have trained back my troops. Then I have to start to show to that guy what is called annoying. But first I need to find that guy. The game is a little bit not responsive. Let's see where that guy tried to hide. So he just disappeared. Finally, he think he do not want to be annoying anymore. Then just disappear. Maybe he hides somewhere else again. Okay. Here we have a, we have a visitor come in and die instantly and give us a free base. You can see this a full HP base, then that instantly a free base die. This guy just jump next to us. Think that it's very fun to to do this kind of thing. I would say so sorry. He give us a free base. also. So finally he paid off. I mean, he paid back all the debt that he owed us, and give us a full base. Like his truck is full. Like, why you want to give us a full base? I mean, you give, we take. I'm not guilty with that because you did take a lot for our guy. Why two of them try to move away? Here can put a base. Definitely, if you do not want to put, the enemy will put their base. So we eat two free base. Like they jump in to die for no result. Okay, finally someone jump next to me. Let me try to react. Okay. Alright. So he have his whatever base set up. So he thought he is cool, but no, he's not. He do not even know how to defend. So finally he give us a free base as well. You can see no defense, the base go down so quickly. And he think he can kill this one. No, he can't even touch. One touch. I mean, one touch is okay. I mean, Dr. Lee, he understand that. Maybe. Okay, so we have three free base that they jump in and gain nothing but die instantly. I mean, they can. I mean, welcome to come back again. That they only have 5% HP. We will, serve them. Whatever that we have in our service menu. They can choose another service next time, but hopefully they enjoy the service that we try to provide. So this is how the X try to react. Like, a few guys try to jump in, then no any real effect, and our teammate, everyone is try to their whatever space, try to set up their base. I mean, I don't know who will win what space or not. Definitely I already have mine, so I do not want to argue with them. Let me make this squad group so I can use it instantly if there is any event again. So I have to really see how strong the X can stop us instead of whatever they say. I mean, if I just let you look at those chat group, let me try to read it. You will see the chat group is exploded because everyone say whatever they say. But I don't care chat most of the time. I'm the only one reply anybody in game or not in game. But in the end, I don't care about those comments, whatever. I move on because I know the gameplay is the real things. Chat is just a word. So I check some of the chat. I definitely see they are very exploded. I mean, the result is the result. We did build the CC and we did try to make another village next to the CC. So apologies, checking this message a little bit longer because also try to give a little bit advice. I mean, whatever comments that I can say. I mean, you know, sometimes 10 people try to chat at the same time, make everything so messy, and a little bit panic. I mean, before we try to make a plan, I mean, I previously in X, I always make the plan very clear, so there's nothing can be panic. That's why when we go into the fight, go into the war zone, everyone just know what to do, no one panic. But I mean, I just joined this new home today. They definitely need more time to being normal or used to it, so they know what to do instead of start to scream. So what he tried to say, one foot right, one base foot right. I'm not sure what this means because yeah, this is definitely the max I can put my base. Here you can still put one more base. Yep. Maybe they do not know how to put a base here. Okay. So let me show them how to put a base here. So finally they know here can put a base. Someone else just take my whatever. Yeah. Let's move my things out there. Everything just get out of there. They do not know here can put a base, so I put a base there and to show them you can put a base there. Got someone mining here, so we can't put. Yeah. So I put a base here. So these two guys like staring each other. Then finally the BBQ say, "I will take this seat." Then two of them like, "What?" I should tell them start the village as soon as possible. Oh. Okay. Some of them complain about the resources. That is my fault. So let's recall all my resources truck. Make sure I do not block anyone. That really is my mistake. After that, then I will just set it out to here maybe. Anyway, just not within whatever site that we have. And now these two guys still staring each other and saying what is happening. Their space is missing. Yeah, that is the case. Hopefully they not blame me. So let's send my truck far away. This one a bit too low. Okay. Let me see what I can say. Someone I live in. Hopefully it's not enemy. Okay, apologies. I need to check chat again. Okay, I don't think there's anything too crazy. Instead of some people try to scream at the word chat, like the city chat. I mean, we have all kind of this kind of experience. Most of the time, everyone just scream when they're losing. So as long as I'm not losing, why should I scream like everyone else? Okay. I mean, this is a war game, but everyone's just have too much time to make up all those wording. Maybe they dead, have nothing to do. That's why they even try to do the keyboard warrior things. Okay, I think I in this chat a little bit too long, so let's get back to the game. Just too many informations. I need to do a little bit more here or there. Alright, so is this? Let's look at this. I do not know what this guy tried to do with his truck, but definitely he is a dead truck. Even my screen tell me that this truck is super dead. I'm very glad that I catch this scene, seeing this truck like, oh my god, should I move to left or right? But finally he said, let me stop, and he stopped. Like, what are you trying to do, man? Alright, so that one truck died. Nothing very crazy. Can anyone try to count how many people we have in here? I mean, how many members, include me, just to understand the numbers of this war. So let's see here. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 10. Did I count mine? So it's about 30 to 31, something like that. Okay, the tag doesn't hide anyone in the middle. So it's like, we have 30 players in this particular area. Let's check this our grid. We have about 2.5 millions in this city. Enemy have 4.4 plus X have 2 plus whatever have almost 1 plus whatever have almost 1.5. They are like about 3 sizes of us, but still they can't do anything at all. We just do whatever that we want at this moment. I mean, I do not know how to say it, but this is the first time they successfully built the CC on whatever territory and start to expand. So I do not know how the X should come and stop it. But a little bit too disappointed because until now, instead they send some of the free kill to us to let us free kill them, then nothing much we can do because we're just waiting for someone to start the village. After they start the village, then we'll move on to the next step. But now just a little bit too boring that nothing much we can do. Instead I can start to read some of the comments. That's why I say if they come to kill the CC, then I can take my sleep about 8 hours or something. But now I have to online like 6 hours maybe, because the X can't finish the job, so I have to online even furthermore, so I can't rest. Okay, so let me look at the comment again and see. Yeah, LT is scary now. Yeah, definitely LT. I mean, light tank is definitely something, but you need to max it out instead of using any medium range light tank that is not effective. But if you have a max out light tank, definitely can do something good. San Francisco, I mean, San Francisco really said they have a new weather system and the new map. So San Francisco is an individual map that 100% not same with Moscow, from my understanding. Otherwise, you will have Moscow map that have San Francisco bridge. I mean, that very weird because Moscow, we know all those buildings, everything is Moscow style, so you can't have a San Francisco with the same Moscow map. So that is not make sense at all. I hope that answer your question. Ace Gaming, should I leave XYT, tell me or I go to I'm not sure. I mean, you can decide whatever you like. You can stay in X, or you can go away from X, or you can play in other server. I mean, I can't decide for your fate. In the end, you have to decide for your own self whether you want to stay, go, or play other server. Like I decide for my own self. Sorry for those silent. I try to pick up some of the comments and also try to sleep because I'm super tired and need some rest as well. But the live stream still going on. That's why I still have to do my part. Even though I try to talk whatever that is not relevant, you know. Yeah, that's the things. Should I really go and ask any officer when we try to build this one particular village? Because it's a little bit too I don't know how to say. Right. So I'm really not sure whether I allow to show those, those chat, but this is a public chat, like, the city chat used to be a public chat. I don't think is anything, what do you call that, against the policy, because, as long you are in the game or not in the game, I mean, who care, because this public thing, unless they are not intended to say it on public, so whatever. This is what I say. I say, why this man try to be scream in the chat? He screamed a lot. I mean, let not read all those whatever hatreds or not. So just say, let's read what I try to say. If there's nothing wrong and nothing to worry, why need to scream? I mean, yeah. Anyone start to scare and be panic, I mean, to be very rude in public chat. We all play a game, and win or lose, we just move on. Then this guy just say, get out of the chat. So he say whatever he want to say. Then this guy just say overdo it. I mean, he say maybe this guy will overreact. Then he continuously say that he hate whatever he hate. So he say he disrespected whatever. So I mean, that's fine. A little bit extreme. Then well, anyway, it's just a game. Many here are getting so deep, and I'm slowly getting scared. So oops. I mean, this is just translator, so not sure is it correct or not, but what he say, I almost understanding what he tried to say. I'm not sure what he want to say. Yeah, so he just want to say, calm down buddy, it's just a game, win or lose, it's just a game, nothing more. Then he say, you're right, sorry man. He just he just try to say it's personal attack, we just want to attack, whatever. Then this guy say, because of as to know exactly who you are, you cry to everyone that we set it up, and Jason saw the liars, you make yourself victim, but I want everyone to know that you are bad at everything. So he did say, he say you cry to everyone that we set you up. So we say we set you up, and Jason stole the alliance. Okay, so why he want to say something like that? It's very, very weird. Then another guy say, it's this game, people just enjoying. And say, I mean, sometimes people is very, very whatever. They say, I'm sure Hunter has killed this game for plenty of people's. Like, okay, I invented the server 2, I created the server 2, then I'm the only one that can force everyone out of server 2. Is that what I try to read, everyone try to say now, is it correct? I mean, did I really the one created server 2 instead of, everyone try to play in server 2? Then everyone try to leave server 2, or everyone die in server 2, everything is Hunter. I mean, this story I heard a lot of time. I mean, not many of you know, because you do not know what I really went through all the time, but you can see every single time, every single one leave server 2, they will blame is Hunter. Every single alliance die, they will say is Hunter. No one say is XYT, no one say is XYT, but is Hunter, So, but when XYT win, no one say is Hunter, everyone say XYT is XYT. So I mean, this is how I always treated, even though I have the top 1 alliance all the time. Until I got kicked out, everyone still think about that. XYT is not Hunter, but Hunter is the one kill the game. Hunter is the one to make everyone leave the game. But XYT, Hunter is Hunter. I do not know how everyone can separate those two things, and now they just I do not know how to say that correctly, but I say, instead of crying, in your next video you should explain that you have planned to kill V and Phil, then you try to rebuke back, and Phil, you should explain exactly what you did to DED and XYT2. I don't know what he tried to say. He can say whatever, explain. Why don't he try to say it out directly instead of everyone try to guess it out? You and I know, but everyone should know through their leader as Selling Hunter has victim. Exactly. Another point of mine as well. I mean, you can see the hatred of everyone is spread more and more, but no one say some allies die because of XYT, some players die or quick game because of XYT, but everyone say because of Hunter. I mean, I do not know how I say fair, so I will say in the server 2, I'm the most people, I'm the only one that most mistreated from the start until end, because even though I'm no longer XYT, everyone just still blame me. So yeah, it's how I got treated in server 2. So when they have a chance, definitely everyone just pop up from everywhere. Insult is very normal for me. Even everyone just have all kind of insult word. I already get used to it. I do not really bother anymore. This guy say, I say that every play is necessary to defend the honor of the server. I do not know why they do not forgive the hunter for what he did. Though there is a game, we do a lot of drama about this. I wish we all bother to fight together has much interest. So I mean, some guys do understand it's a game, but some just remember you are the one to kill their allies. They will like you kill their parents in real. Like I never touch them anything in real, but they just you should change your name. Let's see. Okay. If Hunter was willing to plan against me because he was jealous of Jason, do you think he will be loyal to HK? Which is exactly what make no sense to me. HK is fighting Hunter and HK is now you're housing him. I don't know what they try to say. I don't know what I'm saying. So I think this guy say whatever you try to say, that's it. That's why he say again, good that you resign. In my case, my alliance was destroyed by Hunter. I mean, everyone just remember destroyed by Hunter. No one ever say destroyed by XYT. So I'm the only one player go to their alliance and one player kill the whole alliance without using XYT. Or, the whole XYT agree, then the whole management agree to take the actions to kill one alliance. Because is it possible to have one man to kill alliance, or that alliance just have a very few member inside? That is possible to kill by one hunter. Or any one of you remember I did any videos or live stream that I can be one man to kill the whole alliance? I mean, every single time we fight alliance, I even do live stream is going in like the whole alliance going to fight alliance, something like that. Most of my live stream I do is like solo things, like compact builds. I'm not really going to be like one guy to bully the whole alliance for no reason. I mean, in the end, they still say it's Hunter. No one ever say the name XYT, because they know if they mess up with the XYT name now, they're in deep trouble. But they know Hunter is no longer XYT, so they can stand out and speak louder, because from the previous they can't mess up with XYT. But now Hunter is no longer XYT, so they can say whatever they like. Like I will kill their parents or kill their family in real world. The voice lagging. Okay, I do not know what happens. So I don't think there's anything interesting happening because we still have 16 base. Some of the funny bombers show up. So let me put my fighter out as well. Then let's see. Nothing much the enemy even can do. I mean, I just want to show how the respawn when you are from the top one guy and drop until you are nobody at all. Then everybody jump up from the chat and try to say whatever they like to say, and nothing really related to XYT. No one ever say XYT. Everyone just say Hunter. So we really know how much people hate the name of the top one guy until he's no longer top one. So this guy say now you all define Hunter has if he one of the hairy of all poor Hunter. He make a public apology too. So all should be forgive. Public apology appearance as you all claim this just a game and should it be taken seriously. Wouldn't be a public apology behind a keyboard the same way. I don't know what he want to say, like he tried to say a good or the bad. I can't get it. Maybe the translator not very good, but it is not other language, it's English. Even though he tried to type English, I also can't understand at all. By XYT and by V, who was the one who always helped him. So this guy say my loyalty was to XYT because they saved XYT, but Hunter was the reason I left XYT. You open your alliance to someone that is willing to stab his brother in the back and has the order from him now. I do not know what this guy tried to say because I'm the one to save we, and when I try to save we have to let go about back. Back is the Chinese alliance that we have very good promise not going to break through. Even though we save we also doesn't break the agreements with back, because that time back and we both of them fighting, and one of the rules in XYT is that if both of the alliance fight and both of the alliance is allies of XYT, and XYT is not allowed to help either side. That is one of the rules. That's why we are not trying to prevent anyone say that they are X family so they can't fight each other. They can't fight because they have no more fun. That's why we try to say if you are X family and both of you decide to fight, you can fight and no XYT can help either side. Yeah, that is the rules that I set for XYT. Also prevent anyone say that XYT try to being a big boss and no one can play a war game in server 2. That's why I set this rule, say that if you want to join XYT has an X family and you want to fight the other X family, you can fight. XYT will not help either of you. Yeah, that's the deal I make from the earlier. So back try to fight with we, and we just scream they are going to be disbanded, and they cry about 2-3 weeks, something like that. Then I decide to help we, and we have to give up XYT own city because back say that they already win the war, they should get their rewards. That's why they take about 80% of we city, and I just ask for back to leave one city for we. In the end, somehow the deal make it work, and then we have one city, and then we give another 2 cities from XYT territory to we, and XYT have to go out and find a new city for XYT, and how we abandon a lot of our village from XYT and we build on the next, new city. That is how I save we instead of keep the promise of back as our one of the top alliance that time. They are top 2 that time. Then back at somehow they try to kill XYT, And of course, we try to help. They try to help XYT because Back tried to attack XYT that time. And that time, basically, I'm not the R5. Jason is the one that being R5, and I'm not sure why they try to being open fire that time. Then a lot of things happens, and we just try to help XYT, but we just super weak. They can't help anything. In the end, they say they stay neutral. They do not want Back to attack them. That's why they say they stay out of the war. They say they did help XYT, but they can't help, so they just stay out of the war, being neutral. And Back say, as long as you stay neutral, then you are fine. Okay, then XYT die. That's the story. And then how JLo come back, and I go back to XYT, and the story start again. So you can see how XYT try to help we, and when we see this XYT die, all they can do is try to help. They try, but they can't, so they being neutral, so they save their own ass. That is what I try to say, is in terms of how this guy keep on say they are from WIT. They're very proud, he say he very loyalty, but when everything in the danger, everything in emergency, all they can say is they try to stay neutral, so their own alliance WIT won't be destroyed by Back. That is how the story. Everyone can say I try to stay alive, I try to say a very beautiful story. History is history. We can't change the history. If he still say I'm saying the lie, he really have to check his brain, because that is history. He can't change that. Everyone in Back, everyone in XYT, they should know how we save we, and how when XYT die, we try to stay out. They stay neutral, and they say as long Back doesn't kill them, they can stay neutral until XYT rebuilt by our own self. Then we somehow say we help XYT win back the Back, and they did a lot of things. That's why XYT come back to alive. But they never ever think about how XYT try to help ourselves. That's why sometimes when the people on the winning side, they can say anything as they like, and when the losing side, they just shut up, doesn't say anything as long they are not die. This public apologies SQ is a joke. The only things Hunter care about is his popularity and making silent clicking content and cannot make content anymore. Being alive and losing doesn't create content. So this guy just say, I just would like to do a videos. As long I can't do a videos, so everything is a joke for them. So at some point, a lot of people hate me do videos in server 2. Whether the videos help them or not help them, they are very hit that. That's why I do not really understand what's the problem that I try to do a videos. And I always give the credit back to whoever helped me to do the videos, or even include in the videos like Moscow, whatever. I always include all those XYT members name, or even like server 3 names, as long as I can do. But the name is just too many, so I try to shortcut it. They show in the screen. It's very good that I can do for them. That's why but you can see a lot of people, they really hate me to do video in server 2. I do not know what's wrong with them or me. Maybe I'm the problems that do too much video, or I didn't give enough credit to them. But yeah, sorry, because they saved we. XYT due to Hunter. So you can see everyone just say it's due to Hunter. Never anyone say due to XYT. If Hunter was truly sorry, why he is lying to everyone in YouTube videos? He still haven't admitted to anything. He apologized to SIC because he had nowhere to go else. If it was destroyed in 2 days, he doesn't care. He come to HXK because he not welcome anywhere else, because no one will put up and scrap anywhere, and he will leave HXK the moment anyone else fool enough to open door for him. So I have to check. The past is the past. I'm sure of what my leader do, unless the developer will have react, and as long as it's spread, guys will be able to open. So I mean, everyone hatred is very deep. I mean, you can see only those 2-3 guys always chat. I mean, say the same thing over and over. That's why I really hate to type the word and say the history. Instead, I show the history, then everyone know what is really happening. So you can see every single time they say Hunter turn on them over grid. So once say XYT, everything just say is Hunter. Then yeah, so I mean, this is the game that we all play, and we know how to play. But in the end, let's see what this guy say. Discussion is not being different. We should break our head and feel. Enemy is clearly visible, and the most important thing in every case, at least brother and lover, and now he's wasted energy arguing about it. Long live XYT. I do not know. Maybe a chill guy. Ugly, I see lies, big green. So I mean, let's say a lot of people can say anything in the chat. I mean, you can type whatever storyline you like. But I mean, something that we can't change is, let's say, send. Hopefully, I still have those safe and not get spammed by those spam mail guy, because that guy is really annoying. But why my game keep on freeze and what is really happening? So now I have this send. I have all the date. Let me see. I can scroll until what date? Okay. This is the date I have. That's why I can't scroll further. So October 24th, Moscow last day. Okay, so let's see what I sent to my beloved members. So let's see what I say. First, Moscow last day. I think this is the second Moscow, because October 24th I say Moscow last day. XYT and our beloved members of XYT, we have said many times how much we have thanks to you all, and how much XYT and XYT management love you all. So I never say me, HunterBBQ is the one. I never say that. I always say, XYT and XYT management, because I know everyone worked very hard to get that. And today and tomorrow will be the last day of Moscow, and thanks to everyone's effort, we S2 plus X3 have our victory from Moscow day 1 when we enter. Soon we will back to boring S2 and start to play with our old enemy, and that is part of our XYT management plan, and so we won't be too boring while we're waiting for our next level 4 to be opened. I mean, I already said this, everything is ready in schedule. This game is developed, and developer promised us there will be a new PvP arena. I mean, everyone know that, the new map route. Weekly events good and something fun to play. And then I say Killa did his best to donate his own money for the tournament staying, whatever. And to join it is free, even though I helped to promote that. And what is this? Here is the most important notice I update on XYT. Our HR team will start to make a list of every XYT before and after you enter Moscow War. So everyone in Alliance R1 will be 90% redirect out from XYT, and you will be work hard and contribute more to stay in XYT again. And of course, you can apply and come back to the Alliance. I mean, that's why I always say any Alliance, pardon me. That's why I say anyone, I always tell them you can come back to XYT in the future when you're getting stronger and ready to contribute more for the same goal as everyone else, helping XYT to be top 1 alliance in the Warpath. And I say you can contact, whoever R4 we have. instead of say me plus only me, only like I, whatever, you know, then I say the second one say this guy, I do not want to say his name because he's the one, whatever, he's ready to update and give everyone else the new title. And I mean, you can see all the mail I do, I try to update the management of XYT, update everything, and tell everyone we are working very hard. We try to give title, we try to bring fun, the tournaments thing, you know, we have enemy getting back whatever state or not. Then the second mail I try to say we give buff, title, whoever doesn't have buy title, please contact 100%. No one else change title, buff, whatever. So I understand and know many of you have complained about farmer inside XYT, and we as XYT management, we always try to find more active and super active R4 to help us be our eyes and ear to continue to monitor everything happening. If any willing to contribute more, please apply. That's why I always say no requirement. Anyone want to be R4, just be R4. That's why anyone can be R4 of XYT. Not like you must be my friend, you must be very good at this or that. No, I'm not that kind of guy. I give everyone the chance to be R4 in XYT until they are stepped down by their own. So farmer, we won't kick anyone. That's why I say farmer notice, we won't kick anyone because you are farmer, because many of you fought whatever for XYT, and so to be top one, that is because you inside XYT. But please remember, we need you when XYT need to go to war again and have urgent threat. Thank you. So that's why that is how I treat my farmer in XYT when I still have whatever R4 or R5, and I say fighter, you will receive more reward incoming day and better buff. If you think you deserve more, and please do not be shy, and please talk to this and Dr. Y for positions and better rewards because you deserve it. Some rewards are limited, so please be understand that we try our best to give everything the best. If you know someone is 100% farmer and you want to report him, please do not do it in public chat group. Please direct contact any R4. That's why I'm not saying everyone have to contact me. I'm not trying to play the god. That's why we have R4, we have management. I always do things with the management together, and we will follow up this issue. That's why I try to handle whatever farmer things, fighter things. Anyone want to report a farmer, you can do that. That's why I try to do my best, what I try to do. Then the third one, congratulations everyone, and once again XYT victory for first server versus server event. That is our second Moscow, and watched by the whole world, that everyone know XYT very strong. And yeah, because 7A is the top one during that time in server 1, but now it's not. But that is not the end, and it's just a small reward. We want to continue to win. So with the server event upcoming, that's why always I say we management. That's why I never steal credit. As what they always say, I always steal credit. No, I'm not that kind of person. I mean, this is all history. If I can train history, then I might be a very good guy to do that. I mean, everyone in XYT, they should know how I write everything, how I handle everything. But you know, even though I got kicked out, no one stand for me, no one come to support me. I understand, because XYT just having too many benefit, like the chest, like I say, daily you can get 20,000 whatever gold, chest, whatever, no. But now not all the XYT member is in XYT, so slowly they might not get that anyway. We XYT management will continue our best to do our best to give 99.85%, because we need whatever percentage of our personal time to go out dating, eat, dinner, family day, work, nightclub, or of course sleep. So I will give 99.85% of my time for this particular X alliance, but no one appreciate. Then I wouldn't appreciate any of you as well. That's what I have to say. Shout out to Tree God, our best trademark God type fighter, willing to fight along with XYT from the day until the end of the world. because Tree God promised me he will do his best, but that's how. And also I shout out to JLo, that our true leader of XYT. He may not speak too much, but when XYT seriously need him, then in danger, JLo is always here and fought all the way for XYT. This how we are still top 1 of S2, and I try to give credit back to the founder. JLo is the founder of XYT. Of course, we have our best, this guy do all very hard builder works. I never steal anyone credit because I know they are the one to do the works. That's why I always say and give back their name and do the lockdown, complete free travels alliance in server 2, and say I also say thanks to all the R4 of XYT and XYT management. But the best of the best is still all the member of XYT. Continue to put your trust into XYT and continue to give us your support at the time and true reason we have victory war. I'm very happy for 1 year for that. That's how we win the second Moscow. I send this 3 mil, and from the next day Jason is the leader. So I say Jason is the leader. XYT is all the best leader. This is for without him XYT won't continue. I even say Jason is very, very good people. That's why I always give a lot of good credit to Jason until everyone forgot about XYT is XYT. Everyone thought XYT is Jason anymore. So we have about 135 people thumbs up. I didn't try to steal any credit from anyone. I give credit to them instead of anyone try to put my name bad. I don't do that kind of thing. I give credit to everyone else for their very best efforts and contributions. Yeah, that's how it is one. Then say 29 and another 4 days. I say join XYT back, and let's see what I say. Hello, for any inactive and kicked out member of XYT, please join us back when you come back to online the game. Please do not feel upset or hurt if you see you got kicked out from XYT. We're not sure if you are quick game or still playing, because everyone should inform R4 when they need more inactive time. Max is 3 days. That's why we increased 3 days instead of 1 day for any members, and any new members will be limited for 1 day. Please contact. That's why I always very valuable XYT members. I super value them. I know how good they are. I know how valuable they are. I mean, I always know their loyalty. That's why I always ask them to join back. If they somehow get kicked out, please join us back, because we doesn't know if they are inactive or not. That's why from time to time I always send this kind of message to tell everyone kicked out, please join back, because I know they are XYT members, so I do not want them to feel sad because they kick out. Then I say no attack allies. I mean, this one, I think this guy tried to apply R4, so let's give it maybe just take a look. I mean, this guy tried to say he want to be yeah, so that's nothing much. Then I send this one to all member. We just look at all those mail to all members just to make sure that other privacy is not disclosed. So all members, no one allowed to attack any allies. Today is not combat drill. That's why I say, as long as it's not combat drill, we are no right to attack any allies. But if it is combat drill, kill event, kill missions, and so all allies, I mean all XYT is allowed to attack or kill any allies for combat drill. I mean, this is the rules of XYT, and this is the mail from October 29. I mean, this kind of mail I sent a lot of time. I sent many time. Everyone in XYT, they know, as long as combat drill, we can attack anyone, we can attack any allies. There is no rules to it. That's why when they say I start the war to attack our allies, I'm the bad guy. I also start to being very not sure what is really happening, because these are the rules of XYT. We have these rules since level 2 city or level 3 city. I mean, we have these rules very long time already. A lot of people ask a lot of time, but we did it a lot of time already. If anyone continue to break the rules of XYT, and sorry, will be banned from XYT and X family, and so X family allies will not accept you. But if you are free to play as you like, please do not do it when we are at war and enemy city, and please do not kill builder in XYT city. That's why this is very, very clear. Everyone should know the rules. If there is no competitive, you can't attack allies, but if there is competitive, of course you can kill anyone, attack anyone. There's no rules. That's the things. So some of them try to ask me, so sign up killer event. This one not very important for the tournaments thing, whatever. So to sign. Okay, so I even send free code for the whole members, like there is free code, so let's do it. Then when one of our member away, I try to send thank you very much for support the XYT and also help us become top 1 of this game. Everyone will remember you and all your efforts, and please come back to visit us anytime you like, and please stay in our XYT Discord. Even though I got banned and kicked out from the Discord, but this is what I sent from the time. If you do not have any time to play this game, we can help you manage and wait you come back anytime, and please stay with us in Discord even you do not have time to reply or read any words. XYT is more than just an alliance or games. Everyone here is our family member, and we are brothers and sisters of the strongest fighter all together. I wish you good luck in the world and happy, But I got kicked out from by my family member. Yeah, that's what is it. Then Team Supreme update. This one is what I try to ask for a team. Then I finally find a team, so I update it. So nothing much. XYT True Fighter. November 7th. Let me see what I sent it out. So let's see what I sent out to whole alliance. I say XYT will make a fighter list of who helping in war zones from time to time. All members is allowed to send your name and your friend name in a new report group. So all the XYT know which member of the XYT should help in claim. Okay. Everyone please help to make this happen. It's simple task and help boost R4 to make it happen. So also show our fighter the love of XYT, and management really want to fix the problem of XYT fighter and not being able to take care of them recently. This group is will be used by any XYT member to help send in all the war zones members helping and asking for help. From time to time, we will also check if any XYT member became farmer and some farm fighter become the main fighter of XYT. Now, this guy is will help to organize. Will start the group. That's why I try to manage a lot of things. I try to further up, and I always say contact R4, not contact me, because I can't handle everything on my own. So sometimes I give the instructions to the R4, the R4 give the instruction to the second whatever groups. So the instruction might be different from whatever I try to say to them directly. But instead I try to play the god, everyone have to come to me. I try to have management working together so everyone know what is what. So QNT schedule 2, I think this is the tournament, nothing much. This not sent to also XYT 1 and 2. So let's see what I try to say. So I say XYT 1, this is about the tournaments. Currently all the leadership is very busy, real life issue. That's why I already tell everyone there is a lot of problem with leadership. Everyone's busy. Also we support the tournaments and hopefully can be success. Then we also have a building management 90% success, almost complete. Then we will have war status. Last, we will prepare for the next server versus server. Please give more time by one. And we have one more new R4 to join and announce the R4 name and welcome him. Then XYT 2. Anyone of you in XYT is very important, and please let us know if you have any problem. I guess most of you know that BBQ. I will reply everyone message even I'm busy, so do not be shy about any issue or no react. Just pick it up. So will try to fix the problem for you in game or method. Hopefully, about the tournaments will be updated as soon as possible. So even though this guy never ever try to update anything in the alliance, but I always try to help him to update because he also very busy. So that's the things I try to say. So this Moscow war. So I think this one already rated out already for the last time. At this time or point, you can see how I try to manage things, and most of the rules, even though like just a little bit compare how I manage XYT compared to anyone else try to manage XYT nowadays, and they scream at the chat like they know the history more than anyone else because they can type, they can say anything as they like. But I just read all those things is in the history that no one can change. It's a little bit different from the story that everyone try to tell, and what everyone try to read is a little bit different. That's why I already said that everyone try to turn a bit not very respect whatever. I mean, people sometimes very very rude, I would say, but we are not children. They believe that we bring all the story we know and understand the risk wish to host a 100BQ, but I said that I do not like cyberbullying, and I also one of those who know how to give human being another chance if there were no people who work with empathy. This world will be crap. I mean, that's why I always try. That's why even though XYT always kill any alliance, I always let anyone to join XYT and without any request like apology message. No, I never ever ask them to do that. No one ever do anything required to join XYT, but of course the game requirement, you need to have a certain power to join because XYT is just too full at that time. So anyone have a minimum requirement of their power of the game just to join. But I never ask them to do an extra thing like you have to apology this, apology to that before you can join. I never ask them to do that kind of thing. Unless they have any others problem with others member, then I have to ask them, you have to settle that problem with that member being respected before you can join, because I have to respect my own XYT member before I have to respect the enemy. That's why that is what I try to do to balance out everything. So I never will respect any we because I'm the one to save them, and they are the one that can't save XYT, but they just say they save XYT on the needed time. But no, they are not. They choose to be stand there and watch XYT die and say they want to be neutral. Instead, they will get attacked by the enemy and die. But no, when I save we from XYT, we are saying that we will stand for we will willing to give away XYT own city as well. And even though we have to make it very very what do you call that, bad relationship with our own allies, I mean, I still stand for them until I save we at the time. So time just pass over. When everything from the mess back to normal, no one will ever remember how you help them. They only remember what they have today and what they're going to have tomorrow. No one ever remember the old time, how you help them from their hardest time. They just think the hardest time already passed, what else will come in front. So yeah, that's the things. So everyone just say everything they like now. So, but instead of looking at those chat and the history that I have, what else I can show in this live stream, because the enemy doesn't want to jump in. And here we really say no burn until fun. That means the alliance have no point to build the village. That means I'm really stuck here. I can't go sleep. And I do not know what to do. Maybe I just turn off my live stream until the alliance get attacked. Then I come back to online. Is it work that way or not? Because otherwise, but this thing is burning. So if enemy try to repair this thing, it still work, but we do not have enough time to capture this airport, so it's unfortunately. But anyway, we still make something happen, I would say. Yeah, so beside that, nothing much I can do. I can't force the enemy come to let me kill, or force the enemy come to kill me. And I can't show anything like 1 versus 3, 4, 5, 6, because I can't ask the enemy come to kill me. Maybe I can make them angry now so they can come to kill me, but no one want to do that, maybe because they will say they are not that kind of funny guy. So at some point I think I have to stop the live stream. One of the main reason is that there's no actions at all. I mean, all the enemy already get killed. I think this is all for this live stream, because I thought there is more action, but no. So thanks everyone come to support live stream, and I really need my rest now. So see you guys.